What's going on, folks? It's so good to be back doing another video, and today I wanted to talk a little bit about the Worldwide Developers Conference that happened this week. And just to recap quickly, we saw that Apple released a bunch of new operating systems. iOS 15 is out, watchOS 8 is out, iPad OS 15 is out, and then we also have a new operating system for the Mac, which is Mac Monterey. I don't want to talk too much about the technicalities. The reason why I'm making this video is because I did a video about the iPad Pro M1 and I had a few predictions regarding WWDC. I wasn't the only one that expected that the M1 was going to be powered up with a sort of Mac OS type operating system that basically just allows a lot of desktop applications to be used on your iPad. So I just wanted to do a follow-up video because I was completely off with that entirely, because after watching the Worldwide Developers Conference, no such development was even mentioned, which was pretty disappointing. If you're an Adobe Premiere user or a Final Cut Pro user, it would have definitely been something to look at, potentially maybe a laptop replacement, but like I said, nothing like that ever happened during the Worldwide Developers Conference. So I specifically watched the Worldwide Developers Conference for one particular reason, and I wanted to find out if the iPad was going to be spec'd up or beefed up as far as the operating system is concerned. We know that the M1 iPad in its current form is a very, very powerful device, but it is being held back a little bit with the OS. They've kind of improved the whole entire user experience across all of their devices. They did not just focus solely on each device separately, but the whole entire ecosystem, from the desktop to your cell phone, you have integration across all of the platforms. So you can start from one device and end up on another one. So that is obviously been Apple's main target. That's always been their goal, that they want to develop a whole entire Apple ecosystem for users to be able to use all of their devices, not just one sole device. The iPad at the moment, as it stands, is a powerful device. Like I said, I was kind of hoping that that development would shift towards the power of the M1 chip, especially it being in such a small, tiny device. I just made that assumption that Apple was going to take this M1 and make it like a go-to device for creators. The iPad is not a cheap device. It's about $2,500. It's really not a viable decision or a viable option for me as a creator, video editor, photographer to go towards if I am still going to use other devices in conjunction. I'd rather spend the extra cash on speccing out an iMac. So in conclusion, I would say personally for me, the iPad is yet again just a really fancy consumption device. I wouldn't splash so much cash on that device unless I would find it beneficial in my daily workflow. This developers conference actually made that decision for me, that the iPad is something that I might skip for now. If you're already in that ecosystem and you're already using the iPad for something like LumaFusion or Filmic Pro, you can definitely jump from your older device onto this one. Of course, Adobe Lightroom can also be used, so you can also edit your pictures there. So there are a lot of advantages in getting this device. Just for me as a videographer and a filmmaker and a photographer and a guy that's also on a tight budget, these decisions are easily made when I look at the price point and I look at the advantages of what the device offers me. Thank you so much for watching the video. It was cool to be with you guys again. I'm going to drop another video about the films that I made, some behind the scenes stuff, so look out for that. If you haven't subscribed, please consider subscribing. We're trying to get to 1,000 subscribers, hopefully by the end of this year. It is June, so I would love for you to support me. Tell your friends, tell your moms and pops. Until next time, cheers.